Hey, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, before I begin with this lesson, I want to start it out by giving all the glory and infinite praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah HaKadosh. Double honor to the elders and the apostles, Grand Millstone. Peace and blessings be to all the Akim now pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom and Yahweh Shema Shah Brakathon. Alright, so I'm probably entitled this lesson, I sit a queen and no widow, and shall see no sorrow. And the reason I gave this lesson that title is because, of course, I'm, giving my due diligence, people what's going on social media, things of that nature. And when you look at these Babylonians, they truly believe that they gonna see no sorrow. All right, they truly believe that this place is gonna bounce back, and that that prosperity shit, that's pushed heavy in today's time. Like what is it? The manifestation. All you gotta do is ask the universe. What you give out is what you gonna get back. All that bullshit. These people truly believe that nothing is gonna happen to this place. You know what I mean? But you also got all types of, people like that post alternative news, like, Mike Adams, and also this cat that the elder Mawatazak watches a lot right here. I forgot what dude's name was. But they get out here on these platforms, like, what is it? I forgot what they're called, man. But they basically tell you what the future of America is looking like, and it's not looking good, man. You know what I'm saying? Like a few things, that I remember dude that spoke about, in this clip that the brother was playing, was he said that everything is being controlled. From what you see on the media, which is, we already knew this, what you see on the media, the food supply, even, when it comes, the cows, them 18,000 cows in Texas that, burnt alive. That's all controlled, because if you're in a know, you should know that Esau, this is what he plans on doing. He's basically, besieging America, just like how he did back then with Jerusalem. They're going to start with cutting off the food supply and different other things that's going to trickle down with that, just so they can have more control on you people. And they're going to have some type of success with their plan. Because one, it's all the will of the Lord. And two, you motherfuckers don't know anything. You get on TikTok and all you see is people out here, shaking their hips and wiggling their hips and shit. This place is through. And like I always say, there is no question on why, Yahweh Shema Shai has to destroy the American or the Western civilization, man, because this shit is through. You know what I mean? This place, it's so much folly that happens here, man. It don't make no damn sense. All you do, you get on TikTok and there's motherfuckers that literally be on there, sleeping on live. There'd be like 6 people on live sleeping, and they got this shit captioned, a safe place to be. You know what I mean? And you got Jake on this whole fake sleeping and shit, trying to look good for the bitches on there. This shit through, man. So, hey, there is no question to ask why Yahweh Shema Shai is going to destroy the Western civilization, because, as it says in the book of Ecclesiastes, the 10th chapter, matter of fact, let's grab that real quick. I'm going to start it off with that. Ecclesiastes 10 and verse 6, because instead of people, looking at, seeing reality, they basically, the motherfuckers that it's like that elephant in the room effect. You got this big ass elephant in the room and everybody acting like they don't see it. You know what I mean? And then when you bring it up, everybody like, I don't want to hear that. I'm trying to focus on the positive. But nigga, technically, this is the positive. You supposed to be watching and keeping up with what's going on so that you don't just be oblivious to, what the fuck this man is doing. You know what I mean? Because, hey, once Esau roll in, that's game. All you motherfuckers that's not paying attention and keep up what's going on, hey, you gonna be on that yellow list. You know what I'm saying? You basically gonna be a perpetual slave to this man's system because you don't know any damn better. You know what I'm saying? As the scripture says, you was willingly ignorant. You can't tell a nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? We tell him what's going on, and Jake turn a blind eye to the shit like the shit ain't reality. You know what I'm saying? Or if they do know what's going on, they're like, yeah, but I don't be trying to pay too much attention to that shit. Like, you a dummy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. It's like Howard Shaw spoke about in that parable. You know what I'm saying? It's like a thief coming and breaking your shit. You know he coming, but you still gonna go to sleep. Like, yeah, it's all right. If he break in, he break in. That's basically the mindset you niggas have when you should be up, you know what I'm saying, and getting yourself prepared, you know what I'm saying, for anything and everything that's gonna come your way. First and foremost, preparing spiritually. All right? But this is Ecclesiastes 10:6. It says, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place, and folly is set in great dignity when it comes to the Western civilization, man. All right? All motherfuckers worrying about is just bullshit. You know what I mean? Get on TikTok, niggas is wiggling their hips. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't want to do nothing but just, you know what I'm saying, worry about comedy. You know what I'm saying? When we in that time where the Lord is getting ready to shut this shit down, them doors of mercy is closing, and a lot of destruction is gonna come with that. Hey, and a lot of you niggas are gonna get caught up in it, point blank period, because you don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? The Lord told us to watch and measure the time diligently for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So that you can know what the fuck is going on, so you can get prepared. As he said in 2 Corinthians 16th chapter, what is it? Make thou ready to the battle. And this is the type of mindset that you're supposed to be in, because there's a time and place for everything, man. Right? And we in that season of war. And niggas just don't get it. Alright? But a few other things that dude that basically spoke about was, you know what I'm saying, the freedom, you know, that's being stripped away from these Americans, and these motherfuckers don't even know it. The only ones that really know about it, you know what I'm saying, is the Akim, of course, and, you know, these Edomites that actually care about their country, you know what I'm saying, that's, you know, looking out and shit, you know what I'm saying, such as this dude right here, because he considered himself to be a Republican, but now he considered himself to no longer be a Republican or a Democrat, because he came to the reality and the realization that they're both controlled. You know what I'm saying? They both, two wings on the same bird, man. You know what I'm saying? The elites control all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't put in office who you want to put in office. You know what I mean? That shit's already set up. Both sides are already controlled, man. Alright? He said freedom, longevity, and your lifespan is basically being flushed away, you know what I'm saying, down the toilet. You know what I'm saying? I remember the brother was talking about, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers want to build here in a society that's circling the drain. And this shit is circling the drain, man. This shit is getting worse by the day. You know what I'm saying? People done forgot about inflation. That shit ain't just go away. It just been on the hush-hush for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But you already can see that food prices is getting more expensive. You know what I mean? The stock market damn near finna crash. You know what I'm saying? Jake invested in Bitcoin and shit, thinking that shit gonna save him. The whole time, man, Esau ain't running about no damn Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? They just rolled in. Was it Fed now? They getting ready to do away with Cash App. And Fed now, all that is a prelude, you know what I'm saying, to the MOTB system. Alright? So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this real quick. This is the book of Revelation 17, Salakia 18. In verse 7 it says, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. You know what I'm saying? And here in America, these Babylonians live deliciously. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers are gluttons. You know what I'm saying? They in that chasing a bag type of spirit. And people here ain't really got to worry about too much. Like, you know what I'm saying, people in third world countries do. You know what I'm saying? You can just roll around the corner, eat your Mickey D's, you know what I'm saying, your Jack in the Box, whatever the hell you like. All that poison. You ain't really got to worry about too much here. People here live deliciously, man. You know what I'm saying? As they said, or as Denzel Washington said in the book of Eli, he said, you know, people have more than what they can even ask for, and they was just wasting it. And that's these Americans, man. It says so much torment and sorrow give her, and this is exactly what the Lord is finna do, man. You know what I mean? Every day when I get on, when I'm, you know what I'm saying, standing upon my watch, man, you can see that more and more sorrow is getting ready to touch this bitch. You know what I mean? For she said in her heart, I sit a queen, and I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. And this is how the people think, man. You know what I'm saying? I bet you if I was to go in there and ask these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, that's in the house right now, do y'all think that this, you know what I'm saying, there's going to be war on American soil? They would say no. You know what I'm saying? Like my real dumbass brother, this nigga had a learn to try to tell me to join the military, join the Marines. Like, you a dummy, nigga. Just shows you that these niggas don't know what the fuck is going on, man. You know what I'm saying? And even then, I was spilling the beans, you know what I'm saying, in the sense, like, I'm like, hell no, because I don't want to get into some shit that I don't want to be involved in. I was talking to him at the Third World War, and he was like, yeah, no, but I don't think that nobody's going to go to war with America. Well, you a dumbass, bro. All these nations testing these missiles and talking they shit against America, and you don't think that there's not going to be no war? And these are the same niggas that claim to be Bible believers, man. See, this is why the Lord, he gonna hit these people where it hurts, man. Because they focus on bullshit instead of what's important, man. That's why I brought out this scripture. It says, she said in her heart, I said a queen, and I'm no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Because these people truly don't think that sorrow is gonna touch America like it's touched these other countries before, man. This shit is gonna take place the worst here. You know what I'm saying? Wait until, you know what I'm saying, the hyperinflation kick in. When, you know what I'm saying, you got to pay $10 just for a gallon of gas, if not more, man. You know what I'm saying? Eggs have already increased by 6%. Like, I seen one picture on Twitter where a carton of eggs or a dozen eggs was like $60 or some shit like that, which is way overpriced. You know what I'm saying? And if you think shit is overpriced now, just wait until the Lord really just touch this shit, man. And I can't wait till he do, so I can see the look on you people's face, because like I said, you don't really think that shit is gonna happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Basically, in that days before the flood speak, you going about your daily life, which consists of bullshit, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that nothing is gonna happen until it really happened, man. Alright. So let's get the book of Isaiah 60. In verse 1 it says, arise, shine, for the light has come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. And that light is talking about this truth. You know what I'm saying? And as the Lord said, we basically that light that's sitting upon that hill. You know what I'm saying? You can't, it's going to be hard to miss that light. And when we out here bringing out these spiritual epistles through these lessons, when we out there on the highways and the hedges teaching, we shining that light towards you, but what does niggas do? Niggas is running away. Niggas is running away from the light. You know what I'm saying? It's basically trying to escape reality. Just like how Jake, you know what I'm saying, they become alcoholics. Niggas smoke their weed so they can, you know what I'm saying, escape reality. Well, soon you're not going to be able to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? You're going to wish that you would have listened to this truth while you could have. Because that famine of the word is going to come. That's another thing, you know what I'm saying, that I ain't touched on in a little minute. You know what I'm saying? The famine of the word is going to come. Like they show you in that show called American Blackout. You think they put that shit up for no reason? You know what I'm saying? It's another documentary that this Edomite was coming up with. You know what I'm saying? And they smoked him. You know what I'm saying? The elite smoked him because of how heavy that documentary he was working on was, you know what I'm saying, actually was, and it was called The Gray State. They show you about martial law, the blackouts and all that shit, different operations and shit. You know what I'm saying? And Jake think these are just movies. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if I was to go on there and tell, you know what I'm saying, one of these dumb fat ass Esocrites about this shit, these niggas will turn a blind eye to it, man. Alright? It says, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and this is talking about confusion. And gross darkness to people, and these motherfuckers in America especially, you know what I'm saying, are heavily confused. You know what I mean? Like I said, all they worrying about is getting on TikTok, sleeping on live like a bunch of goofies. You know what I'm saying? Getting on there, wiggling their hips. You know what I'm saying? You got women on there setting thirst traps and shit. This shit is through, bro. You know what I'm saying? The people are they're in gross darkness, don't know what's going on, just oblivious. It says, but the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee, which is talking about, those that have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. hey, we're truly the only ones that really know what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? People look at us like we're stupid. The whole time we foreseeing the shit that's getting ready to happen, so we just out there cleaning the blood off our hands, man. Letting you know, like, hey, this shit gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Just like how when Esau put up these different movies and shit, and you got that one bum that's on the corner, and he said this is the end, and a lot of people just running past him and shit, and not acknowledging them. Hey, that's how people are with us, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be trying to avoid us and all that instead of trying to consider, man. Consider what we got to talk about. All right. Hey, but like I spoke about, that days before the flood spirit. You know what I'm saying? And right now, everybody comfortable. You comfortable, so you know what I'm saying. You able to, do as you please. You able to hit the corner store, get you a little bottle. You know what I'm saying? Live comfortably, kick your feet up and shit, not worry about too much. But soon that shit getting ready to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because the Elder Mawatazak, you know what I'm saying, he was bringing out, you know what I'm saying, a couple of points, you know what I'm saying, that I wanted to mention as well. Like how there's starting to be more and more homeless people. You know what I'm saying? He said that, when he's doing his deliveries or whatever, he stops by to go, use the restroom at grocery stores and shit. He said that he's seeing more and more people sleeping in their cars, man. Their clothes and, all their different belongings and shit. And shit, I got a family member, you know what I'm saying, that's real close to me, that's damn near living like that. You know what I'm saying? So we in them times, hey, as the Lord said, remember thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. You know what I'm saying? Because them evil days, they approaching, man. They not necessarily just here at your door, but that shit is on the way, man. It's just around the corner. All it takes is one day to change everything, man. And that's why I want to grab this real quick. 2 Ezra 16-21, it says, behold, victory shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Right? And these people think that, they're in a good case because they're still able to get their daily bread. I've been seeing all types of, posts on how places like Amazon and, different other major corporations, they plan on cutting off thousands and thousands and thousands of employees, man. Didn't the Lord say that with the grinding shall cease? Now you got AI taking over and shit. You know what I'm saying? There's certain places, they got McDonald's where there ain't no workers in there. You know what I'm saying? It's just Esau's artificial intelligence that's in there whipping up burgers and all that and taking your order and giving it to you and shit, man. Alright? This is where they headed with this shit. This is all a part of his NWO. And in order for you to, kick your feet up, so to speak, hey, be in good case, you're going to have to bow down to this man's system. Worship the image of the beast by taking his you-know-what. Alright? It says, even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Alright? So while you kicking back and shit, you thinking that nothing is going to happen, you just being comfortable and complacent in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly what these motherfuckers are. They complacent, with being how they are. And this is why the Lord is going to destroy a lot of people. The Lord said that evils are going to grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. That sword is coming, man. You got Chinese troops that's surrounding this bitch as we speak. They're probably already here right now doing, Lord knows what, man. Getting ready to execute them operations on y'all ass, man. You know what I mean? And we know how they going to be according to the scriptures. The Lord said that famine shall fan Babylon, roughly paraphrasing. What you think that mean? That mean they going to be over here blowing shit down. As Jake say, they going to go fan the block. What you think that mean, man? Alright? So I'm going to grab this one real quick. I'm going to probably go ahead and close it out. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:3. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as shall fell upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. You know what I mean? And at this present moment, people in that peace and safety type of spirit. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers hitting the river without... And there's nothing necessarily wrong with having a little bit of mirth. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be miserable the whole time. But people not really focusing on what's real, man. People not focusing on what they should be focusing. I'm talking about you Israelites. You know Jake ain't worrying about, you know what I'm saying, reality. You know what I'm saying? Niggas are just worrying about, hey, just pleasing the flesh. This shit is getting ready to go. And if your spirit is not right with the Lord, man, you finna have a bad time, man. This is what motherfuckers don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like my mother, you know, hey, she been going through it. You know what I'm saying? Losing damn near everything. And she wondering why she going through it. It's because you ain't getting right with the Lord. And you see, this shit bad now. You know what I'm saying? It feel like you can't, it's unbearable now. But wait and see, you know what I'm saying? This shit get even worse. A lot of people gonna be trying to off themselves, man, because of how bad this shit gonna be. Alright? And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out right there. You know what I'm saying? I believe the point was proven. You know what I'm saying? I wanna go a little longer, but you know, I don't wanna be you know what I'm saying, beating a dead horse. Cause I pretty much, you know what I'm saying, struck with the iron's hot. But you know, with that being said, I don't the point was proven and that the lesson was edifying. Alright, call out Yahweh Shema Shai, Bashima Kakadash, Salawam, Nababa.